everyone, my name is Leonie and welcome to another video. Today is the 1st of December, which means, well, first of all, it means that just like every year I have a cold, which you can probably tell by my voice. But it mostly means two things. First, it's the beginning of winter, which obviously means that I'm going to share some winter book recommendations with you guys. And second of all, it means that a lot of YouTubers will start doing vlogmas today. Now, my life is honestly too boring to vlog every day, but I did want to do something fun related to vlogmas for you guys. So from the 1st of December until Christmas Day, I am going to upload a regular video on this channel every other day. So today is the first video of my vlogmas, and then the day after tomorrow will be the second one. So in total there will be 13 videos. I'm very excited about all of them. I really hope you will like them too. But now let's just begin with this video, which is some winter book recommendations. What all of these books have in common is that they're pretty big books, because I feel like in winter you kind of have the time, because you know there's Christmas break, to just sit down, wrap yourself up in a blanket like you are a Christmas present, and just sit under that Christmas tree and read your book with a cup of tea or whatever beverage is your preference. The first book that I want to recommend is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. Winter is the best time to read this book. You know, the time of the year when you can kind of tolerate slow books. That time of the year is the best to read The Kiss of Deception. So if you have this book on your TBR, I totally recommend picking it up in winter time, because that is the perfect time to read this book. Basically, what it is about, it's about a girl who runs, well, not just a girl, it's a princess. She's a princess. This is about a princess who runs away from her home because she doesn't want to get married, and then she just like starts living a provincial life, and then she meets these two guys, but what she doesn't know is that one of them is an assassin who was sent to kill her, and the other one is a prince who she was supposed to marry. What I loved so much about this book is the interactions between the characters and just the general sense of tranquility and ease and calm. If there's one way to describe this book, then I would say calm. And I feel like calm is the perfect kind of book to read during winter if you're just feeling like reading a big, because I know it looks really tiny. I thought so too when I bought it, but it's actually almost 600 pages. So you will spend some time reading this book, and I feel like a calm, big book is just perfect for winter. It will definitely keep you interested throughout those winter days. The next book that I want to recommend for winter time is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. The reason that I recommend this book for winter time is because for some kind of inexplicable reason, every year around January, I get a sudden urge to read this book. So I'm guessing there's something wintry about this. I think it's just because the majority of these books takes place while it's also very cold outside, so I think that might have something to do with it. Set in London in the future, there are people who have special clairvoyant powers, including our main character Paige, who can infiltrate into other people's dreams, and she is abducted by mysterious people, and everything kind of happens from there. So if you feel like diving into like a paranormal urban fantasy book, then definitely try this one out. The next book that I want to recommend is another one that is in that same category of big fantasy books, and that is the EON Ideology by Alison Goodman. I read it last winter, which was still this year, you know, January, February. I read these two books, just like marathon them. They're huge books, like they're both over 600 pages. Especially the first book can be a little bit slow to get into, but that's why I think they are perfect for winter, because that's the time where you can just get into the slow, big books. It's as close to a Mulan retelling as I've ever seen a book yet. I don't think I need to say anything more. But this is about a girl who dresses up as a guy so she can stand a chance at becoming the next dragon master. And it's set in a fantasy version of China. It's awesome! Also, if you really like the Grisha trilogy, I extra double recommend this series to you, because I kind of feel like there are a lot of similarities, especially in the second book. Just putting that out there. And the next book that I want to recommend is for when you are actually not feeling like reading a slow book, then I would recommend Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I know this is like a super overhyped book, but I do really want to recommend it because in the morning you get up and you're just like, I really feel like reading, and you just need that book that's gonna keep you up all day. Red Queen is your book because it's a long book, but it's so fast-paced, you will probably end up just not being able to stop reading, like constantly twisting and turning and everything's happening. Also, the third book comes out in February at the end of winter, so you can read the first book, read the second book, and then immediately read the third book when it comes out. And the very last book that I just want to quickly mention, I barely ever read any contemporaries, so I was like, I need to put a contemporary on this list, but then I was like, yeah, but then I'm gonna come up with Fangirl and everybody already knows about that. I feel like if for some reason you still haven't read Fangirl, you have to read it this winter. Or reread it this winter, because this is the perfect book to keep you warm when it's cold outside. Because it's so cute. I'm gonna stop talking about this because everyone mentions it. Anyway, those were the books that I would definitely recommend you read this winter. Let me know some wintry book recommendations that you have in the comments down below, and I will see you very soon, and with very soon I mean in 2 days, with another video of Vlogmas. Goodbye!